Hey everybody, we're going to get into this freestyle tutorial of how I did some press-on nails. And I want y'all to know that these press-ons, these custom-made press-ons are available for purchase. Make sure you're checking out the website, energynails.store. Support a woman-owned business, black-owned business. Energynails.store. We got the polygels, we got the press-on sets, we got jewelry now, all custom made, got hair accessories. So make sure you guys are checking all that out. Now, let's get into what I'm doing here. I'm definitely building a nail, and I'm using my polygels, some different polygels that actually have glow-in-the-dark features to them. Okay, so I wanted something that was just gonna pop because I was going to a concert and I was like, well, maybe they'll glow in the dark at the concert. I thought it would be dark enough, but it kind of wasn't, but that's okay. They still are just hands down one of the best sets that I've created in a long time. So this is me curing this nail. As you can see, I was creative. I added my blue gold stone, and that's what you see there, that blue. And then it has a glow in the dark in it as well. And it's real blue gold stone. And now I'm working with this citrine right there that you see. And it has a glow in the dark feature in it as well. And you're going to see me just really freestyling, going to work and just, applying this on this nail, being creative, using my art, my art abode, I would say. It's like definitely giving artsy. And all the press-on sets that I'm going to be doing are going to be artsy. I'm going to switch it up. I haven't did press-on sets in years. I've been going to nail technicians, having them apply to my nails. But something about my own way that I'm creating it and building it up, I kind of just liking it right now. So I was like, let me just, maybe for the rest of this year, I don't know. But I'm going to just be creating sets. Okay, and y'all not gonna love this next set. The color scheme for the next set that I do is going to be so awesome for the summer. I can't wait to show it, and I'm going to be putting it right on my website. That might not even be a set that I create just for myself. I might just create it just for the website. You can do custom orders, everything on the website. You can choose your size. You can choose the crystals that you want. The longer the nail, of course, the more pricier it's going to be. But I got all my stuff press on set, one stone, starting at $30. So I think that's really reasonable for this type of work. So make sure you go to the website and check it out. I have dropped a lot of prices. A lot of it is really affordable. Okay, I want to get in the affordable lane. So that's where we're at. So check it out. So this is me applying this citrine. I just want to show you guys how I work it on there. And this actual part, I'm trying to create like a 3D look on the nail for two reasons. I do know, I don't know if you guys know or been watching the videos or aware of reflexology, but our thumb is linked to our brain. So since our thumb is linked to our brain, this is a thumbnail. I kind of want to make it a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for, stronger, so with the stones that I'm using. So I'm using a lot more, and I'm actually kind of creating like a 3D effect. Okay. So far what we can see on the nail, the black is black obsidian, which is a good protective stone. It actually protects against psychic attacks. It's just an overall good getting rid of negativity stone. And then we have red jasper, which is an excellent healing grounding stone. It helps ground you. And then we have the blue gold stone, which is great for confidence. It's also linked to your third eye. It's a good third eye, third eye chakra. That's correct. And then citrine. Citrine is good for manifesting. It's good for the solar plexus. Okay. So we're kind of just like combining these crystals. I really went for color, y'all, and you see how it's going in the dark? I really went for color, okay, because I'm trying to match a dress that I bought on Fashion Nova for the first time. I never even shopped on Fashion Nova, so I'm really going in here, y'all, for the colors, but me knowing what the stones do is just, you can't go wrong using the stones because they all have their own metaphysical properties. So it's kind of like you fated to bring this into your life with the colors. I hope that's making sense to y'all. Like if you have an outfit and I match it with the stones, those metaphysical property of those stones is kind of like maybe something that you may have needed. Okay. So this is me definitely freestyling to match the dress. This darker yellow that you see me applying is yellow Bumblebee Jasper. Okay. And this one is a good for future thinking. Normally, I leave you guys with long tons of what every stone represents and does, and I'm not here for it today, y'all. I just want y'all to see how I applied this on the nail, how it's coming from nothing to something, because right now this looks crazy, right? It looks like, what in the world? So I'm just creating, okay? I call myself trying to create a flame. I don't know if it was giving flame, but it was giving art. How about that? I'm not the best, I guess, draw person, but I'm good at letting it flow. And I'm so glad I like being there. I like being freestyle. Like I have a direction, but it's not, we have to stick directly to the direction. We got the colors. Now let's freestyle. So that's kind of where I go with it. Of course, if somebody wants something specific, I'm all for that. But I just feel like my best work comes when I don't have so many parameters. So this is me getting it in and curing. And at this time, you see me using one of my big UV lights, but I actually got one of the smaller handheld ones for future sets, so I don't have to use this big UV light to cure it when I'm just working at a second. You know, I'm not, later on I could cure with the bigger light, but right now I want to get to the next color without it moving place. So just to have like a little handy handheld one is going to help, the process. We want to work smarter, not harder. Hello. So I guess I am going to go in. I think I went over what Bumblebee Jasper is so many times. But I guess I could go in a little bit more and describe the details of Bumblebee Jasper. So, hold on, you guys. So this stone, yellow Bumblebee Jasper, is for mental clarity, manifestation, strength, and connection. And I noticed that it's like a trend with the yellow stones, with the metaphysical properties of the yellow stones. A lot of them have the same theme, which is manifestation. And we know that we use our solar plexus chakra to manifest. Like if you are blocked in your chakra, solar plexus chakra, try saying that 10 times fast. If you're blocked there, or overactive or underactive, you may have a hard time manifesting. Okay, and that's why citrine, any yellow stone is good for that solar plexus. So if you're having trouble with something, you might want to take a look at the chakras and see if it's underactive, overactive, and then incorporate some of the stones for that chakra. All right, so here's some black obsidian I already applied on there. And now I'm going in with the Bumblebee Jasper. And I'm just building this nail up, okay? I'm building this nail up. I'm having a good old time. I'm in my zone. I'm so happy just to be able to create, okay? So I'm in my zone right now, trying to create that flame like I told you. But I kind of lost sight of the flame. Like, it was what I wanted to do, but I kind of knew that, okay, I cannot create a flame. I'm not that great of a, like I said, of an drawer. But I knew that, okay, but what else could I do to balance the colors out? Because I wanted the contrast. I needed black and I needed yellow and I just wanted it to look different than what we normally see, so it could stand out. That's what I was going for. And then I needed it to match that outfit. So it kind of just all came together. So we're applying that citrine. And all of it is glow in the dark except for the black obsidian. I wanted that not to be glow in the dark because I wanted to contrast. I wanted you to see the glow in the dark I wanted a black background with glow in the dark features. Okay, so that's why I have it the way I have it, or doing it the way I'm doing it. There's a method to my madness somewhere in here. All right. So this is the red jasper. Now, one thing about red jasper, there's certain stones that actually take longer to dry. Red jasper is one of them. Red jasper, tiger eye, and black tourmaline, they require longer, drier times. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the density is probably way more heavier, which requires it to dry longer. Like citrine, clear quartz, ore quartz, all those dry really fast. Those more glacier stones, they dry really fast. Even that black obsidian, people think that black obsidian is solid black, but if you're a real gemologist, or if you're just like healing crystals and stuff like that, you'll know that black obsidian is see-through. It's like glass. It's like a dark glass. All right, that's a little fun facts I'm trying to throw in there just to keep the time from not being so boring while y'all watching this. So if y'all like this so far, drop like a paintbrush or a nail polish bottle in the comment section. Let me know that y'all are still here and with me. So this is what it looks like now that we got them all down packed, okay? We did all that, and this is what it looks like. Boom. Now the next thing we have to do is file them down, which I didn't really record that process, but this is what it looks like once it's filed. Okay, we got it filed. Now we're going to dip every single one in alcohol because this is going to make that thing like pop once it gets polished, okay? I don't like to leave out that step with wiping it down with alcohol. That's a great step that for the crystals, you want to make sure that the grease is gone so it could just shine and not be like foggy. Okay, so that's a little fun tip there. And all these products are on my website. All the healing crystals, all the poly gels, this stuff is on my website, you guys. So make sure you're down there. If this is something that you want to get into, that you want to create for your clients, give them options that's durable, shinier. Just, I love the healing crystals. Just to me, it just doesn't have this. It's in a different category. It doesn't. And look how shiny it is. Boom. It doesn't it's not in the same category as this under the UV light drying. It's acrylics or your normal polygel. And that's what it looks like in the dark. You see what I mean with that black contrast? Okay, boom. So this is the outfit that I was trying to match it with, y'all. And I was getting compliments on these nails left and right. Let me know did I do a good job? Because I just had a picture. I didn't know what it was going to look like when it came in. So let me know if y'all think that I killed that or not. And this is me. I have these nails on, I kid you not, for 2 weeks. Okay, so this is me not at the concert. This is a week later. We're at Universal Studios Hollywood. And I made some other accessories there. And I can make accessories to go with your nails as well. And that's that glow in the dark action. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Oh, love you. Bye.